friends! Welcome to Craft Time at the Sault Ste. Marie Public Library. My name is Meredith and I'm happy to be able to share a craft with you today. Since we can't be together, hopefully you'll be able to make this at home along with me. And today we are going to make a sock rabbit. So if you have any socks where your socks have gone through the dryer and only one has come out, who knows where the other one went, this is a perfect craft to use if you just have one sock. So that's all you need, and you can use a smaller sock or a bigger sock. It just makes a different size rabbit. And this is what it ends up looking like. And the cool thing about this is that you don't need any needle or thread to make this. It's made using a sock and some rice, some elastics and scissors, and if you have some ribbon, you can use it, or some string. You don't have to though. And a little marker to draw on the face afterwards. So let's give this a try and see how it works. The easiest way to get the rice into our sock is to use a cup. I've got a plastic cup, but a regular glass cup would work better, I think. And we're going to put it over top of our cup, just like this. You can hear how it crinkles because it's a plastic cup. So what we want to do is make a little opening for us to pour our rice into. It just makes it a little bit easier. I'll move our rabbit out of the way. There we go. You can use, this is about 1.5 cups of just regular rice. You can ask an adult for some rice, any kind really. Or you could probably use something like beans or lentils if you don't have any rice at home. It's just something to make a nice shape. So we'll try pouring this in. Probably some of it's going to spill onto the table. That's okay, as long as we get most of it into the sock. That's the main part. So let's see how much we can get in here. We want to make a nice fat rabbit. Here we go. I'm just going to push it down with my fingers a little bit to get it some more in. I'm not going to use the whole amount just because I can't fit it all in today. So there we go. So we have inside here, we have a lot of our rice. So we're going to pull it up over the edge of the cup. We'll see whether we can do this without making a great big mess. No big worries if you make a mess because it's just rice. So now you'll see you've got a whole bunch of sock that doesn't have rice inside it, but we're going to cut some of that off. And then at the bottom, we've got a nice piece that has some rice inside it. So you'll need 3 elastics, any kind. You can use hair elastics or whatever you have around the house. Even those ones you get sometimes with your vegetables at the store are really good to use. And if you need help, you can ask an adult to help you. But what we want to do is we want to put the elastic around the top, just above where the rice is. And that's going to make the body of our rabbit. Okay, so you can see, this almost looks like a balloon, doesn't it? So we've got it just like this, and this is kind of a funny part here. We're going to take a second elastic and we need to make the head. So you can see how I've got this ribbon here. It's hiding the second elastic. So what we want to do is kind of take our hand and just pinch and make like a little head for the rabbit, just like that. And then, got to feed this great big sock through here. And we'll get our elastic on. And we're going to put it around kind of to make a little neck for our rabbit. And what that does is it keeps the rice from going back down into the bottom of the sock so that you've got the top of the rabbit in the bottom. So you can just keep going around till it's nice and tight. Let's take a look at it and see what it looks like now. Okay, so now we have our main part is divided into 2. There we go. I've got a stripy sock, so my rabbit's got a stripe in the middle of his face and all down his body. You can use whatever kind of sock you want. And the last part with the elastics today, because we've got 3 elastics, is the little tail at the back of the rabbit. So this one I found to be a little bit tricky, but we need to do a little pinch just at the back here. And then we take our elastic. I found that the rice kind of kept escaping from the tail while I was doing it. So see what you think. You might find it easier than I do. There we go. So now we have a little tail at the back. Let's take a look. Well, it's starting to look a little bit like a rabbit, isn't it? Except we've got a great big piece of sock here at the top. So what we want to do is get rid of a good portion of that and leave maybe, I don't know, maybe like about that much, 2-3 inches at the top. I'm going to use these 2 lines just to figure out where to cut. So I'm going to cut right there. You'll need some sharp scissors, so you may want to ask an adult for help with that. And see how we've got, it still kind of looks like a sock, doesn't it, at the top? So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it in half. If you make a big long piece like this, you may get floppy ears, and if you want the ears to stick up like that, you may want to cut just a little bit more off, just like this, and it'll make it so that the ears stick up once you've made them. Okay, so here we have, we're getting close. We've got the body of our rabbit, and we've got the head, and we've got the tail. So now we're going to cut right down the middle, like this. See, like that. Now these look a little bit like ears, but you can take your scissors, watch your fingers, and just cut. You kind of know what a bunny ear looks like, right? So you kind of want to cut so that you have a bunny ear shape. Oop, and you can trim it if you make a mistake. There we go. And we'll do that on this side. Isn't it funny how you can take a sock and just turn it right into something that looks like a rabbit? There we go. So now, our rabbit is almost complete. He can't see, though, or sniff. So we're going to draw on 2 eyes and a little, it's sort of like a nose-mouth thing, a little X. So first I'm going to put 2 circles for my eyes. There we go. I'll just show you that. So there. Hi. And then we'll do a little X for his nose, mouth area. There we go. So there you go. So you can leave your rabbit just like this, or if you'd like to and you have some ribbon or maybe some fancy yarn or string at home, you can cut a piece and wrap it around and just tie at the front. And then you can keep your rabbit for your very own, or you can give it to a friend if you'd like. Whoopsie daisy. Apparently I can't tie things while I'm looking at it from the top. There we go. So there's our little bow on our rabbit. Now we have 2. Now you may only have 1 sock at home, that's fine, or you could use 2 different socks. And here we have a couple of rabbits. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed our craft today. If you would like to share your craft with us, you can post it in the comments below, take a picture and post it there, and we'd love to see what you've been making. And we hope to see you soon. Bye.